Hi, my name is Steve. I'm also known online as Sparky at sparkysanswers.com. Today it's cold outside and we have a 2005 Chevrolet Tahoe with automatic temperature control, and the blower doesn't work at all. I'm going to show you how to test it and repair it. To get to the blower speed controller, you have to drop two screws off of this panel. You have one over here at the center, and one over at this side. And then pull the panel down, and the blower speed controller is right there. There's one more screw up in this corner, but don't take it out unless you have to, because this is son of a gun to get back in. There's not enough room to get the camera up underneath the dash, so what I did was I dropped the blower motor down, maintain the connection. The key is on, which shows 0 volts across the two connectors. To remove the blower motor, you see this little locking tab up here? You have to actually, when you reach up in there and pull it down with your finger and then rotate the motor out, it twists in and out like a light bulb. Pretty simple to do. In checking voltage at the blower speed controller, hook the voltmeter between the red and black wires. You can see we have system voltage of 12.5 something volts. We need to now move the red lead into the purple wire cavity. Checking voltage on the purple wire, you'll see that it shows 5.32 volts. That is with the key off. The 5 volt reference voltage is an output of the actual blower speed controller. It's not an output of the rest of the system. The key is on, the blower set at full high. The voltage has been dropped down to 1.5 nominal volts. Now lower the blower speed down. As the operator adjusts the speed down, you'll see the voltage increase. This proves that the blower control head is actually providing a ground circuit to pull the 5 volt reference down and change the blower speed. And we have successfully diagnosed a faulty blower speed controller on this vehicle. This is where a lot of people get confused. They want to pull the connector loose from the blower motor and check for voltage. As you can see here, I've got almost 8 volts there, but that's a false reading. You have to test it with the blower motor connected to it. First thing we do after diagnosing the faulty blower speed controller is we release this 3-wire connector. There's a button in the back. Put your finger on it and pull it down. Look at it, make sure it's not damaged, and this one's fine. Then there's 2 screws that hold it in place. And 1 plug at the blower motor. I've already loosened it up. It's a little bit of pain to get out, but it's loosened up and ready to pull out. Okay, now we're going to put the new blower speed controller in. Slide it up in the hole, line everything up. Which is sometimes easier said than done. Reach back and plug the connector back into the blower motor. Plug up the blower speed controller 3-wire connector. And now we can check it and see if it works. Keys on, blower's working. What we want to do now is check the turn on surge current for the blower motor. You see it spiked to 17 amps. Now it's at a steady 12 amps. Blower is on high, working good, no noise. We have a good blower motor. You can't see this underneath the dash with the camera, so I took a blower motor out and the blower speed controller, and I'm going to show you how to do this right here on the bench. Take your screwdriver, stick it in that slot, pull the clip out. The only problem is you're going to be upside down. It's going to be on the back side of the blower motor. What you're actually doing is this latch right here has to be depressed to release this edge off the blower motor, and that's all you're doing. Pretty simple once you get to it and you know how to do it. A couple of other things you need to know is when you're changing these blower speed controllers, you need to look for any signs of water, because if there's water on there, the drain tube for the air conditioner is plugged up and you have to remove it and clean it out. The other thing is you want to look for excessive dirt. If there's a lot of dust buildup here, you'll need to look up in the hole at the evaporator core fins and make sure that there's not a bunch of dust buildup there. If there is, you'll have to take an air gun and a vacuum cleaner and keep blowing it out and sucking the dirt out until it's clean. Some vehicles have a cabin air filter, and if you do have one, it'll be directly beside the blower speed controller, and there'll be a one or two screws that hold it in. It'll be a long slat. You drop the door down by taking the screw out, and you'll see the cabin air filter if it's there. If there's no screw, no slat, there's no cabin air filter.